Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm the developer behind Soviet Soldier, and we're here for the 8th episode of the game. Just as a warning before I continue, this episode will include spoilers, so if you want to get the authentic experience, make sure to get the game on Steam. Currently, as of the posting of this video, it is on the Steam. It's on Steam Summer Sale for 25% off. So if you're looking for get it on discount, make sure to get it now before it ends. Last episode, we placed a bug in Imre Nagy's office during the Hungarian Uprising. After that, the Soviets left, but due to the chaos that erupted afterwards, the Soviets are being sent back in, which is where the level takes place, with you being sent back in. And that's where we're going to continue. But also, this is the first episode since the biggest update of the game, update number 2, and so I'm going to be playing with my controller this episode, which is kind of cool. It'll get you guys to see the auto-aim feature. Let me make sure I actually have that on. Yes, auto-aim. And you can also allow Nazi imagery. Look at my update number 2 video to get all the summary, but you can do that. Alright, so I'm going to hit resume. There we go. There's a good old friend.
Ivan, the captain says that he wants to see us.
Vasily.
What does he want this time?
I don't know. He always keeps us in the dark till the last minute.
Okay, let's get going.
I just wanted to say thanks for not killing those civilians. I just hope we can end this uprising with little loss of life. I guess I just hoped when I joined the Red Army that I'd be fighting warriors, not civilians.
And so for the first episode, or for the first click, it's going to do 1 or 2, but like that'll change the next one because like it needs to get your controller input first. So top one is A, bottom one's B. I'll just agree.
I agree. Hopefully we can end this uprising without more death. Let's go.
And that conversation changes if in the last episode you decide to shoot the civilians when you grab the gun. If you did shoot civilians, he'd like say, I disagree with your choice there. And that's like a thing that you see more and more as like the game progresses and your twists begin more impact.
Congratulations, Ivan. You are being promoted to the rank of lieutenant. For your first assignment as lieutenant, you must capture Imre Nagy. He is the head of the rebellion, and it will fall without him.
Alright, see, there's the stuff now. A, how, or B, thank you. I'm just going to say thank you, not to... Actually, no, I need to know how to do that, more importantly.
How am I supposed to do that?
You will use the tank to push forward to reach Nagy's office. Thanks to the bug you planted, we know he is there, and is planning on leaving soon. Once there, you will capture him to stand trial.
Won't it be hard to reach his office, even with a tank?
You are fighting weak rebels armed with stolen weapons. It should be easy enough. If there is too much resistance, then just fire a shell into a building to scare them. Dismissed.
So yeah, you get to control the tank later on this episode, which is pretty cool.
Since this is the first attack in the city, you can set a precedent. If you don't destroy the buildings, maybe the rebels will be more willing to surrender.
I'm just gonna go with yes, I'll avoid destroying buildings just to keep him satiated.
I'll avoid destroying buildings.
Thank you, Ivan.
Alright, so now the objective, grab a gun. We're gonna go right over here, and there's Yosef right there standing.
What are you doing here, Yosef?
He's the AVH officer from the last level.
Life defending Hungary from the Nazis, the fascists, the West, and this is how the people repay me? They killed my friends, my comrades. After you Soviets left, I now want to make those rebels pay.
I'm sorry, Yosef.
Thanks. Just promise me this, Ivan, that we will take no prisoners today, that every rebel here will fall.
And you kind of get the two perspectives there. One's kind of like the more militarist, and one's the more pacifist, in essence. One's seeking revenge, while one's hoping to end this with little loss of life. So I'm going to say, like, we're going to go against his thing, saying, no, we're going to try and...
Yosef, we can't just slaughter them all.
Yeah.
I really hoped you were different from the rest of those spineless Soviets.
Alright, so now grab a gun. Let's go with the AK-47. I think this is the first opportunity to use the classic weapon here. Press Y to give speech.
Alright, comrades, listen up. We have orders to capture Imre Nagy. With him gone,
Rebellion will be forced to surrender. More of the peaceful one there.
the rebellion will be forced to surrender. Let us go forward to victory. Long live the Soviet Union and the Hungarian People's Republic.
Alright. So, you can start there. You hit click RB, you get to fire the tank. For this example, like, I'm just going to click to that building there. That's what it does. And you can do that with the buildings over there. The building has Hungarian soldiers in it. Then you get to destroy the building. And it says optional up there, do not destroy buildings. If you destroy, I think it's 2 or more buildings, then the game treats it like, oh, you destroyed buildings in this level and attack civilians. So it's kind of like one of those cool things, like it combines gameplay at the same time with a moral choice. And right here, because it's a little bit harder to get rid of all of them if you don't have, you're not using the tank to destroy the buildings. I'm gonna destroy one of the buildings later on, just to kind of like show you guys what it looks like. And then I'm also gonna try and let's see if I can aim right there. I don't really hit it. No, I missed. Also be very careful during this level. If you go to forward, then you're going to be an easy target for the enemy. If you stay kind of like within this zone where a lot of the soldiers are, then it becomes a lot safer. They won't shoot you as much. Oh yeah, and I guess I forgot to mention the tank health bar. Some of the soldiers, it was mentioned earlier, or some of the Hungarians are going to throw Molotovs at the tank to try and destroy it. Your objective is basically to make sure it stays alive till then. Alright, so for an example, I think I'm going to destroy this building right here. Just to kind of show you guys what it looks like. Assuming it doesn't hit the tree. Yep, there we go. It's kind of cool and I like it. And there's ammo boxes around the map because you can kind of easily run out of ammo in this level. Since a lot of the Hungarians are in the upper levels. I don't know if you saw right there, but that guy was throwing a Molotov at the tank. And that kind of, like, as you see the top right there, lowered the tank's health a little bit. So once you get to certain points around the map, the Hungarians are going to try and throw Molotovs at the tank. Your objective is basically prevent that. Which kind of necessitates you having to go a little bit further ahead to try and ensure that there aren't any surprises. So it's like a careful balancing act. Go further enough to make sure that there's not going to be secret Molotovs thrown at the tank, but at the same time don't go too forward, or else the the Hungarians are going to start getting really easy shots off on you, and you're going to die. Then remember, if you ever get any lower on health, just go back to the group right here. Kind of use them as meat shields almost, if you want. But again, they'll probably start shooting the enemies that you have. They're shooting at you. Make sure you grab ammo off the dead bodies. There we go. Oh, dang, I almost got shot there. Forward. Okay, yeah, you're gonna be getting shot from a lot of places here. Going back to the group. And you see they're kind of burning the red star. They really don't like the Soviets here. Alright, and here's one cool thing. I don't know if you call this like an Easter egg or just a fun fact. This is what Imre Nagy was actually saying, the leader of the Hungarian Uprising, to the people.
Our troops are still fighting.
Not his voice, obviously, because I was worried about getting copyrights.
By the people of our country and the entire world of this fact.
But that's actually what he was saying, like, over the radio.
This is Imre Nagy speaking.
Yeah, and it kind of just goes on a loop right there.
Forces started an attack against our country.
Yeah, so I don't know if you would consider that an Easter egg or just a fun historical thing, but it's pretty cool. I liked it. And that's the Imre Nagy from the last episode that you bugged his office. This is a prime target to shoot at. It's wide open. There's two enemies right there. It takes a little while for the men to move up. Oh, also, if you're ever like getting stuck and like your tank's moving too fast, you can just order it like to attack the ground basically. It'll slow down and allow you and the rest of your troops to catch up to it. So that'll ensure like that you're kind of always in pace with the tank. And while also not destroying any buildings if you want to kind of meet that optional objective right there. Crossfire. Instead. And get more ammo, although I've got more than enough now. Got him. And we have a good amount of soldiers. They respawn as you kind of progress. So even if you lose all of them in a disastrous attack, you'll get more of them as the level goes on. Did he throw a Molotov or not? Alright. Alright, now you're almost at the gates right here. That's the building from last episode. Different location and all, because, like, if you just copy the same route, it'd be a little bit boring.
Destroy the building.
Don't destroy it. We can capture it.
Alright, so now you have the choice to either destroy it or capture it. So basically, I'm going to press A and advance forward. Also jumps at the same time, interesting enough. Yeah, A is the jump button if you didn't know. But yeah, you're going to advance forward now, and instead, you're going to leave the building intact. You're going to go indoors fighting. And now you have to go find Naj.
He's out here somewhere.
So you gotta be careful, they still got a lot of soldiers around here. But not too many, and all you have to do is find Naj. Alright. For those who are trying to find him or just can't, you're gonna have to go over here. Button a little sticky. And he's right over here. He's on the radio over there. Because you can tell he was on the radio. He was talking on the radio earlier this level.
What do you mean you won't support us? Unfortunately, my hands are tied. I can't help.
God damn it. You promised support.
Yeah, historically, I think the CIA or the West
Please.
mentioned or promised support to Naj, but it never materialized. Alright, so now is your first kind of like choice that's like, you can be anti-Soviet if you want. If you're trying to like go to like an anti-Soviet walkthrough, like you don't want the Soviet Union to win, you can like let him go and it'll make more chaos in Eastern Europe. But for this, we're gonna arrest him for now. There we go.
No, you must pay for your crimes.
But I was stuck for a second.
Nice work, Ivan. Now it's time to execute him.
What are you talking about? He's our prisoner now.
He's a traitor and must be dealt with as such.
And now you have another kind of option. Do you want to be even more extremist and kill him, or just arrest him? For this, we're just going to keep arresting him, and that's it. He's a prisoner, that's the end of story.
He is my prisoner and will stand trial.
Which is kind of historically what actually did happen.
Damn it, Ivan.
The capture of Naj left the rebels demoralized and without a command structure. But even without a command structure, some rebels continued to resist.
Historically, I think he took longer to get him captured than just during the Hungarian Uprising.
Hungarians said it would be best to desert.
See, since you
Instead of
only
fighting
destroyed
to
one
death.
building, it mentions only
Those who
one
stood their ground
destruction.
were all captured or killed. The captain was removed from command for suggesting violent tactics.
Yeah, it's
I
not
took
likely
his
to happen
place
in real
and
life,
spent the
but
next couple of years
I'd had to
putting
figure out a
down
way to get
uprisings,
removed the captain.
using as little violence as I could whenever I was allowed.
After successfully quelling many uprisings, I was promoted to the
And
rank
you
of
get Peacemaker
general,
achievement
where
right
I
there,
was
using
told
as
a
little
new
violence as
situation
possible.
was developing in Afghanistan.
Alright, so that's the end of the Hungarian Uprising saga, and in the next episode, it's going to be the beginning of the Soviet-Afghan War. There's 3 levels to that one. I like that one a lot too. I mean, I like them all, to be fair. Alright, so thank you all for watching. I really appreciate the support. Make sure to like and subscribe. Get the game on Steam if you haven't already. Alright, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.